Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. On our way to our next objective, I want to talk about something else I've been playing recently. I've been playing a lot of other games recently, actually, because I'm frustrated by a couple of them.
So you're like taking breaks?
Yeah, to play a game that I'm generally much happier with. Oh. Neat.
Somebody got here before us.
Yeah.
Is somebody in here?
I don't see anybody on the minimap. Should have had one of those for the door.
Yeah, right.
Well, I've been playing Opus Magnum. And I think I don't... I should have thought more about it before I brought the topic up, because now I'm not sure how confident I am in what I was about to say. I think that I like aspects of it more than Infinifactory, which is the other Zachtronics game that I've played extensively. The puzzles don't make me feel as clever, but I like the presentation, and I've never been frustrated trying to solve a puzzle in Opus Magnum.
This person has your hobby.
Yeah, but they do it professionally. Hey, see that? Is this one of them that's gonna try to kill me? If I like touch stuff in here, is it going to electrify the door or something? See, there's a room back there. But I've never been frustrated by Opus Magnum.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that is necessarily to the game's credit. Solving puzzles with specific self-imposed goals in mind is really enjoyable. But I don't know how well that compares to... How well that compares? That's a sentence.
Yeah.
I don't know which I prefer, ultimately. I mean, I guess I don't have to prefer one to the other. I don't know. It kind of makes me feel a little... like a little bit of like a puzzle weenie.
Why do you say that?
Because whenever I'm solving a puzzle in Opus Magnum, I could just be trying to optimize a puzzle I've already completed in Infinifactory.
But I've seen Infinifactory. It looks a lot different.
They're not actually. That's just a trick of adding a third dimension. You are basically doing the same thing.
Maybe you just like the different look of it?
I mean, that's part of it. I think that... You know what? Maybe it's just like food. Maybe I should just regard it as I would a meal. And Infinifactory is definitely like, it's the whole dinner. Opus Magnum is like a nice snack, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I've been eating a lot of snacks recently, and I think there's this slight shame that I'm feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I can't help but think, like, if I had to pick one, if some crazy person broke into my house and started yelling, I'm gonna delete one of your Zachtronic games from Steam, and you're not allowed to buy it again.
Ever.
Or
And
I'll
that is
come back
all-
and I'll beat you up.
That's all I'm here to do, enforce this one strange choice, and then I will disappear from your life like a puff of wind.
Unless you try to rebuy the game I delete, or so help me, I'll break every bone in ya. I think... You know, no, I think if pressed, I'd want to keep Infinifactory in my life. Just because the third dimension adds a lot.
Yeah.
You can do really brain busting, mind twirling puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
And solutions, of course.
Yeah.
With Infinifactory. But then again, I mean, it's like, it's so, the actual product, the solution can look so visually compelling at the end of a puzzle in Opus Magnum. Like, one of my favorite things to do is I just try to solve it as quickly as possible, just to get a solution down.
Yeah.
And then I try to go back and solve it a couple different ways. Usually I think my favorites, the ones that I do most often, I try to solve it once for cost and space efficiency, because the two are generally interconnected. And then I try to solve it again with,
Anomaly detected.
what are they called? Number of cycles in mind. So as quickly, the run time from the start, when you turn the machine on and when the product quota is met, that time is as short as possible. Right? And those are like the three metrics that the game judges you on. Honestly, I feel like I don't know if they were the right metrics for this game, but Zachtronic's titles all have these histograms that show you like how your puzzle solution stacks up against other people that play the game. And I don't know if cost was... Because they are so interrelated, it's rare. I think there's possibly only ever been one time where I made a solution that was like in the top percentile for area that was not also in like the top percentile for cost efficiency.
Yeah.
And without the puzzle in front of me, I couldn't even describe to you what I did to achieve that, but I think like instruction count could have been a more compelling metric, because it's, well, then again, that is also sort of related to number of cycles occasionally. I bet this all sounds like nonsense to somebody
It's beginning to. I was following for quite a while until very recently.
I'll just have to show it to you sometime. I think
And then
that
I can say the nonsense, and then everybody will still be confused.
yeah, I think that we've gone about as far as we can go without having the game in front of us for me to point things out. Basically, You have reagents, you have mechanisms, and you have products, and you use them a timeline. Like if anybody is familiar with a video editing timeline, just imagine dropping instructions to these simple arms and levers and pistons. You drop instructions into this timeline, and then they all play back from left to right. And you use those to manipulate the inputs into the output product. And you have to like drop it into a specific spot.
When I've seen examples of puzzles you've worked, it reminds me of watching like demonstrations of how molecules and cells do the things that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Whoa.
That's definitely a headshot.
Okay. Time to go from the top. Nomad. Allison attacked me. I'm deeply concerned for her well-being and for yours. She is dangerous. I'm sorry, Nomad, that I had to report the incident to the police. She was saying disturbing things. I know the doctors at Bonice failed her, and I know you were hoping that I could repair her mental state. Not entirely convinced she wants to be helped. I'm not even sure her condition is related to her injuries. There's something else going on with her, something inborn. Don't bring her anymore.
Okay.
Sorry. So this is Mr. Stanek. So this was the person that owned that shop that just got bombed. Even though your daughter continues to make a slow recovery from the severe neurotic depressive illness which is necessitated in her inpatient care, we are sorry to inform you she cannot be mentally restored. You may collect her at our facility on or before the aforementioned date. Once in your care, Allison should be followed up regularly in the outpatient clinic with Dr. Rondo. Okay, which is that guy. Truly sorry we were unable to provide Allison with successful treatment. Nomad, it has come to my attention that your daughter may be involving herself with the wrong people. She should be discouraged strongly. It would be a shame if some of her mess were to splash onto you. Okay, I'm starting to get a picture of what's going on. And this is from Allison. Okay. Dearest daughter, why are you avoiding me? When I first brought you home from the hospital, you were so happy. I'm frightened that those parasites you've fallen in with are corrupting you. I'm sorry, I know that they are your friends, but I just wish you wouldn't shut me out of your life. Just turn down your rock music. Need to see you. Meet me, even for a few minutes, just so I can see you are okay. I'll get our favorite table at the Irish Stool. You remember the spot downstairs. Your loving father. I can't promise, but know that even though the paths we walk are forever fated to run parallel, I do love you, Father.
Nomad, my friend. You're a good man. A good craftsman. But what did I say? Keep an eye out, Nomad. And now, they come to me to take care of you. Business is business, my friend. You are a true artist. I will wear it with pride.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I just need to... Hold on.
Points?
I have many points. Okay, that'll give me some time. I just got to... Maybe I can just survive? Maybe I can just wait it out. My energy is draining really slowly.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't rely on that, though. What if I... Hold on.
Maybe shoot the thing?
Yep. EMP rounds. Anything?
No.
No, okay. Just
Can you break the window?
no. It
Oh, it did the thing.
no. Nah, that's no good. Can't mess with that. Is there anything in here?
Vents. Boxes, switches.
Oh my god. Game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get.
Yeah. Okay. Woo.
Yay. Alright. We're fine.
Okay, because it didn't kill me, that was actually really funny. all of the little annoying all of the little file boxes in the way was pretty good.
There was a dog getting under a fence moment there. Just like dig, 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 dig.